Ladies, it's true. Men love bitches. They fall in love with bitches. I'm serious. You think I'm joking? I'm not. Because here's what you're not understanding. You could give a guy wifey qualities from the jump. You could be the nice, affectionate girl. You know, I'm so sweet. I'm over all the time. What do you need, honey? You need a foot rub? You need this, need that? Let me tell you something. That's fun, and a guy's going to accept that, and he's going to roll with that. But what is he going to do? He's going to chew you up. He's going to spit you out, and he's going to say, hey, thanks for that. That was really nice, but there's just no chemistry. There's that extra feeling, that extra mojo that I needed in the relationship. And how many times does that happen to you, girls? Probably all the time. What you don't get is that we want to turn bitches into wifey type. That's what we truly want. That's who we're really gonna fall in love with. The girl that makes it hard, the girl that's independent, the girl that's doing her own shit, the girl that knows her own value, the girl that does not allow us in very quickly, the girl that takes her time and makes sure that we're not fucking around. That's the girl that we're gonna fall in love with.
Ladies, why do men choose toxic women over good girls? Let me say this. Most guys are not choosing toxic women over good girls because men, we love control. We love to lead. And when you're dealing with a toxic woman, she's uncontrollable. There's nothing to do. She's all over the fucking place. She's a headache. Most guys are not choosing that, okay? There's a specific type of guys who tend to choose toxic girls. Number one type of guy is a guy with low self-esteem, all right? So if he's, he likes to try to fix people all the time, and when people leave out of his life, it triggers something inside him that happened when he was a kid. So he chases after it. Number two, maybe this girl's providing him something like roof over his head, money, all this, so he's willing to deal with that shit. Number 3 or 4, whatever fucking number I'm on, maybe this girl is extremely hot and he can't get a lot of hot girls. So he's gonna cling on and hold on to any type of hot girl he can fucking get, no matter what bullshit he goes through. That's just that.
According to this person, men love toxic women. That is false. At this point, I'm convinced that people will say anything in order to justify their argument, or lack of argument in this case. I encourage healthy, non-transactional relationships, and I make it clear it does take work. Instead of taking accountability for your actions, you would rather say that men want toxic women, and that's why you're not going to change. I'm going to tell you straight up, the type of man that would want a toxic woman is a man that you want to stay away from. And I hesitate to use the word man because I don't think a real man is going to want a woman that's going to be nothing but a headache for him, is going to trigger all of his insecurities, and he can't even trust her. No, you know what a real man wants? Companionship. Somebody that he can trust and rely on. A woman who goes out of her way to make her man's life easy. That's what we want. And I am telling you that when a real man finds that, he will go to the end of the world to protect that. So please stop saying that men love toxic women, because if I said that women love men who cheat on them, you and the Sprinkle Mafia would probably have something to say about it. Have a great day.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Everyday with Ian. If you've not yet subscribed, this is the right time to do so. Kindly click on that subscribe button and turn on notification for more videos from me. Thank you. Alright, today we'll be talking about why men like toxic women. Why men like toxic women. And I know it could be very shocking, very surprising. Honestly, to be honest, I was surprised when I saw quite a number of people, women actually claiming that yes, this man actually stayed with me because I was toxic, because I kept him on his toes and he liked it and he stayed with me. Alright, so I'm going to start by saying this. I usually review reality TV shows, like reality TV shows where a bunch of people, normal everyday people, will be brought into a particular house, both male and female, and made to live together and get eliminated. One person gets eliminated every week based on certain criteria for that week, but then in the middle of all of that commotion, interpersonal relationships are being formed, and even actual sexual or romantic relationships get formed. So I usually review those kind of shows, and there was one of those shows that kind of relates to this topic. There was this girl, very pretty, nice looking girl, that was in one of those shows, and she came in very like, yes, I'm ready to show people what I have, I'm ready to get this fame, I'm ready to work. And then there was this other tall guy in real life he was actually an actor, but then it's tall, dark, and handsome. In my opinion, it was basically amongst the most handsome guys in that house. And the lady too was very, very pretty, very, very beautiful, and she knew it. So this guy, in my opinion, was really a good guy, like a gentleman. Especially when it came to her, he was wooing her in a way that I myself would want to be wooed. So I would consider him a gentleman. But then this woman was like, I don't want to use this illustration that came to my mind, but this woman was like day and night, like giving conflicting signals. You understand? So at 1 minute she's like lovey-dovey with him, and in the next minute she's like off with him, and then it would always like mellow down. I want to like beg her, oh I'm sorry, please let's come back together, and she's like giving attitude, but then after a while they're back together, and she's like, you shouldn't have done that, and this is because I like you, and other than she would even kiss him. And then the next morning when he reminds her about the kiss, like, you know, when lovers kiss and probably you want to talk about the kiss, and she will be like, oh, I kissed you, I can't remember, I was drunk. She would only always kiss him during party settings. That's one thing I noticed about her. She would always kiss him during party settings, and then the next day she claims she cannot remember kissing him, and then making it look like he kissed her and basically he took advantage of her. But she would always ensure that doesn't get to that, because remember, she also likes him, but she doesn't want to give in completely, but then she will give him a little bit of affection and then withdraw it, and then give him a little bit of affection and then withdraws it, and then just keeps doing this. And then this man was consistently at a beck and call, like consistently being like, oh babe, I like you, oh babe, you're so beautiful, oh babe, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it this way, I didn't mean it that way. And she was constantly, in my opinion, she was constantly very disrespectful to this grown man. Like, this man is grown and you are treating him like this. That was my own opinion. But then the funny thing is that throughout the whole show, this man was basically at her beck and call. It never left her. In all this wobbling she was doing, in all this giving love and withdrawing, and acting indifferent and then acting very jealous, he never left her throughout the show. And then after the show, she just basically dumped him. I don't even know, because I know that she was not necessarily interested in him in the house, in the show. But then after the show ended and they came out of the house, because when you're reviewing those type of reality TV shows, you usually would follow them even outside the house, and then when you're seeing them outside the house, they were never really together. Like, this girl, in my opinion, just dumped him. That's the long and short of everything. But then when the show was on and I saw this man always constantly going back to her, I mean, this guy is tall, dark, and some broad shoulder. He could literally get any girl he wants, in my own opinion, in that house, because there were other girls that were interested in him. But this guy stuck with this other girl that was treating him anyhow. And then I wondered, why will you stick with this girl that doesn't give 2 cents about you? And then you are having these other females that are obviously showing you attention and basically treating you with kindness and gentleness, and you don't want that. You want this one that is balls. You want this one that doesn't care, doesn't give you. Anyways, what I heard people say was that they actually did experience something like that, where when they were on and off with the guy, he wanted her more. And they put it in this way of like, you have to keep the guy on his toes. That's the way they explained it. Even the same lady had explained the same thing when she came out of the house. She was like, no, she has to keep a man on his toes so he never gets bored of her, so he always keeps coming back to her because she keeps her man on his toes. That was what she explained. And I looked at my own self and I'm like, me, all I want is peace of mind, because I can't imagine being in a relationship where I always have to be devising different methods to keep a man on his toes. Like, literally, like, I feel just the thought of it, I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. So I'm like, do men really want toxic women? Do men really enjoy being with toxic women? And I mean, if you look around you, you would literally see some affirmations about this. Like, probably yes, quite a good number of men want toxic women because it's like something that they have to conquer. This is what somebody explained, where it's like they have a project and the project is not going their way, but they feel like they can make that project go their way. Like, they are natural born chasers, and so they want to have this opportunity to chase and conquer something. You understand? So they want to bring that toxic woman to her knees, and you will see that once that toxic woman finally settles in with this man and don't continue being toxic, this man will lose complete and total interest in them and leave them and move to another person. And so these women probably have experienced that same thing over and over again. So they literally make up your mind to be toxic. Stay toxic no matter how many times we have sex. Stay toxic no matter how many times it buys you this or buys you that or pleases you. Be on and off. Never let this man know where he stands in your life. You understand? But then another thought process for this is that yes, the man would chase you because they want to conquer you, but they most likely might not see you as a marriage material, which might work with you because you might not want marriage. But just generally, when he's ready to get married, he will not marry you, he will marry somebody else, but then still keep you as a side chick because you're excited. I mean, you keep him on his toes. But for marriage, as marriage material, he might not necessarily see you as one. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a man. I don't know why these men like toxic women, but that is what I heard on the streets. So you can comment below and let me know, why do men like toxic women? And is this even true? I mean, am I hearing wrong? Am I the only one that just wants peace of mind from the very beginning of the relationship? Comment below and let me know what you think, okay? Yeah. So thank you for watching this video. I would like to hear from you and I'll be in the comment section. So but while you're at it, consider clicking on that subscribe button and turning on the notification for more videos like this from me. Thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.